If you want to trade with a futures prop firm that has a solid reputation and great pricing, then My Funded Futures are worth considering. Led by CEO Matthew Leach, My Funded Futures started operations in 2023 and has quickly gained a solid reputation amongst traders. They've got a Trustpilot score of 4.7 from more than 2,000 reviews. My Funded Futures have got a really good website and some interesting funding programs, which each give the trader a path to a live funded brokerage account. There are four main funding programs available at My Funded Futures. There's the Starter Plus, Expert and Milestone plans. The main objective with all of these plans is to progress to a live funded brokerage account. So the Starter plan is aimed at newer traders. It's only available as a 50k account and it costs $97 per month with a $97 reset fee. The profit target to pass the evaluation for this one is 6%. There's a maximum trailing drawdown limit of 5% and this trails the highest end of day account balance. There's a daily loss limit of 2.4%. If you reach this limit, it doesn't breach the account, it just halts your ability to trade until the following day. There are no minimum trading days or consistency rules during the starter plan evaluation phase, so it's possible to pass the evaluation in one day. On the funded account, there's a 40% consistency rule, which means that in order to qualify for a payout, the profit from any trading day cannot exceed 40% of the overall profit made during the payout period. To qualify for a payout, the trader must complete 5 days where they make at least $100 profit each day, and there's a maximum withdrawal limit of $1,200 until the trader has reached 30 winning days or $6,000 in payouts. After the first payout, the maximum drawdown limit moves to $50,100. The profit split on the first $10,000 of withdrawals is 100% and it's 90% thereafter. And once the trader's completed 30 winning days or $6,000 in payouts, they will be moved to a live funded brokerage account with a static maximum drawdown limit of $2,500. The maximum contract size on this account is 3 minis or 30 micros. The Starter Plus plan is available in 3 account sizes: $50,000 for $127 per month, $100,000 for $267 per month, or $150,000 for $377 per month. The reset fee for each of the accounts is the same amount as the monthly subscription price. In order to pass the Starter Plus evaluation, the trader must reach a 6% profit target with a 50% consistency rule, which means the shortest time it could take to pass this evaluation is 2 days. The maximum drawdown limit is 4% on the 50k account and 3% on both the 100 and 150k accounts. The maximum drawdown limit trails the end of day account balance. There is no daily loss limit on the Starter Plus plan. There are no news trading restrictions and there is no consistency rule on the live account. The maximum contract size that can be traded during the evaluation is 3 minis or 30 micros per 50k of account balance, and on the live account the maximum contract size is 3 minis or 15 micros per 50k of account balance. To qualify for a payout, the trader must complete 5 winning days of $100 on the 50k, $200 on the 100k, or $300 on the 150k account. There is a withdrawal limit of 2.4% on each of the accounts until the trader has either completed 30 winning days or has received 12% in payouts. Once the trader has completed 30 winning days or received 12% in payouts, they'll be moved to a live funded brokerage account with a static drawdown limit of $2,500 for the 50k, $3,500 for the 100k, and $5,000 for the 150k account. The profit split is 100% for the first 10k of payouts and 90% thereafter. After the first payout, the maximum loss limit moves to the initial account balance plus $100. The Expert plan is available in 3 account sizes. There's 50k for $227 per month, 100k for $344 per month, and 150k for $477 per month. Again, the reset fee for each of the accounts is the same as the monthly subscription price. There's an 8% profit target to pass the Expert plan evaluation, and there are no consistency rules or minimum trading days, so it is possible to pass the evaluation in one day. There is no daily loss limit. The maximum drawdown limit is 4% on the 50k and 3% on both the 100 and 150k accounts. The maximum drawdown limit trails the end of day account balance. The maximum position size is 5 contracts per 50k of initial account balance, and there is no scaling plan. So that means that you're free to use the maximum position size regardless of the amount of profit in the account. There is a buffer zone on the Expert plan. So during the buffer zone, the trader can only withdraw up to 60% of their profits, and if they do so, the remaining drawdown will be lost, resetting the buffer to $0. The buffer on the 50k account is $52,100. The buffer on the 100k account is $103,100. $1,000, and the buffer on the 150k account is $154,600. There is a minimum withdrawal amount of $1,000. Once the account balance exceeds the buffer zone, the trader can withdraw every 14 days with a 100% profit split on the first 10k of withdrawals and a 90% profit split thereafter. The Milestone Plan is designed to take traders through 4 evaluation phases, with the main objective being to provide traders the chance to earn payouts while they're progressing through their trading journey one milestone at a time. There are 4 evaluation phases, each with a 6% profit target to pass. There's no daily loss limit and there are no news trading restrictions. The maximum drawdown limit is 4% on the 50k account and 3% on the 100 and 150k accounts. The maximum drawdown limit trails the end of day account balance. A 20% consistency rule applies to each evaluation phase and to each payout period. The maximum position size is 3 contracts or 9 micros per 50k of initial account balance. No scaling is required. The trader can utilize the maximum position size from the outset. The Milestone Plan is available in 3 account sizes. There's 50k for a $445 one-time payment, 100k for a $555 one-time payment, or 150k for a $665 one-time payment. The account can be reset only during phase 1, and the cost of a reset is the same as the initial evaluation cost. At the end of each evaluation phase, the trader can make a withdrawal. So for the 50k, the withdrawal amount is $2,000. For the 100k, it's $2,500. And for the 150k, it's $3,000. Once the trader has passed all 4 evaluations, they will be given a live account with a static drawdown of $4,000 for the 50k, $6,000 for the 100k, or $8,000 for the 150k account. The trader must be active during the milestone phases with a 7-day inactivity rule during phase 1 and a 14-day inactivity rule during phases 2 to 4. Traders on the starter and expert plans should avoid trading within 2 minutes of a tier 1 data release. This means if a tier 1 data release is scheduled for 8:30 a.m, all positions should be closed by 8:28 a.m. or earlier and may only be opened after 8:32 a.m. On the starter plan, the maximum position sizes are, if you have less than $1,000 profit in the account, it's 1 mini or 10 micros. With $1,000 to $2,000 profit, it's 2 minis or 20 micros. And with $2,000 to $4,000, it's 3 minis or 30 micros. On the starter plus plan, the maximum position sizes are, with less than $1,000 profit, it's 1 mini or 5 micros. That's for the 50k. And 2 minis or 10 micros on the 100 and the 150k accounts. With $1,000 to $2,000 profit, it's 2 minis or 10 micros on the 50k and 3 minis or 15 micros on the 100 and 150k. With $2,000 to $4,000 profit, it's 3 minis or 15 micros on the 50k, 4 minis or 20 micros on the 100 and 150k accounts. If you've got $4,000 to $6,000 profit on a 100k and 150k account, you can trade 6 minis or 30 micros. And with above $6,000 profit on the 150k account, you can trade 9 minis or 45 micros. The maximum funding allocation is 3 accounts per household. Okay, so symbols and trading costs. Well, there is something here for pretty much everybody, with a wide range of futures contracts to trade from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. There are futures contracts for currencies, metals, stock indices, crypto, and commodities. Spreads are tight and commissions are really low. Trading conditions at My Funded Futures are great, with excellent trade execution and low trading costs. There are a number of supported trading platforms at My Funded Futures. Traders can choose from NinjaTrader, Tradervate, TradingView, Quant Tower, Volumetrica, Volsys, Volbook, or ATAS. The trader dashboard at My Funded Futures is really well designed and full of information. Most firms these days do have well designed dashboards, but this one is particularly good. It's really clean and it's got a really easy to read layout. Customer support at My Funded Futures is fast on live chat, although they can be a little bit vague in their responses. I've received better support elsewhere, but that's not to say support here is bad. It's just not the best. My Funded Futures and their CEO Matt Leach are very active on X, and whilst they don't have any structured educational material like some of the leading CFD firms, they do have a good amount of educational content available on their YouTube channel. I think trader education is lacking a little bit in the futures prop firm space overall. It's an area I think they could improve on in general. They tend to expect traders to understand the futures market, which has many rules that CFD traders might not be familiar with. And to some extent, I can understand why they expect traders to take the time to understand the instruments they'll be trading, but I feel like they could make futures trading much more accessible by creating their own structured educational content. Alright, so what's my conclusion? Well, Overall, My Funded Futures are a superb prop firm with a great reputation and an excellent choice of funding programs. Each of the programs has unique benefits that will suit different traders. The Milestone Plan is effectively instant funding, so if you know you are profitable and you are patient and consistent enough to repeatedly reach your profit targets whilst adhering to the consistency rules, the Milestone Plans will provide the fastest and most profitable route to live funding. The cost might seem high initially, but when you consider that you could receive a payout in as little as 5 trading days, you'll realise that the cost isn't high at all. Further to that, the price difference between the 50k and 150k milestone plans really isn't that big, so it makes absolute sense to go for the 150k if you are confident in your trading ability. If you're a new trader, then the starter or starter plus plans make the most sense. And if you prefer an aggressive approach, the expert plan might be right for you. Whichever plan you choose, you're not going to be disappointed. They're all very good, and the firm has a reputation for operating honestly and issuing quick payouts. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like and subscribe for more prop firm reviews, news, and industry insights.